and putting off that old man and the new man. Hallelujah. And stop that lying, cheating, and backbiting. You can go on and marry and they think one say, always say, you better know it, sugar mama, time this hot skirt walk in front of you, you're going to lose your man. Because you marry somebody that think adultery is okay. You marry somebody that believes cheating and have a spare tire is okay. You might marry somebody that don't lie to you because they believe in lying. They believe in backbiting and cheating. You see, when a person not born again and don't think they got to stop sinning, they going to sin against you. Not just God, they going to sin against you. And the streets say, how can two walk together except they be in agreement? Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. What communion has light with darkness? Somebody bless God. And what concord has Christ with the devil? When they don't want the truth from the preacher, you better not get to the altar until they get born again, until Holy Ghost is in them, until really is changed, and set up on a clean up message, because it don't touch you. It's quick, it's powerful, it's sharper than any two-edged sword. It'll cut you, it'll cut asunder the desire of sin, it'll convict you of sin, and if you're not convicted, you're going to freeload on heaven. You're going to ease on down to hell. Only thing going to deliver you from hell is the truth. The truth going to make you free. Can you bless the Lord? And I'm going to tell you something. When I married my husband, he was under a pastor that had, praise God, I can't put something on, I won't say it. But because I had the holy church. I had the one preaching holiness. I had the one that had a respected person. I had the one that told you like it was. I had the one that rejected like we were because he put it out there no matter what. I had the one that will preach all day about the truth and changing your ways and you're going to hell. So Brother Benson uprooted and followed me. Somebody better bless God. He followed me because I was following Jesus. He followed me because my pastor was following Jesus. I'm not saying he was living right on no. Somebody better bless God.
Preach, mama.
Keep the whole law. Offend at one point. You're guilty of all. But when you find that perfect man, the Bible says, pattern yourself after him. Mark that perfect man. Give God some glory. Follow, he said, first step of a good man. They are ordered by God. And when you try to stop us from walking this gospel, talking this gospel, living this truth, you walking against God. And baby, you won't win. Somebody better say it. Jesus said, if God be for you, who can be against you? If God be for you, he's more than the one against you. How do you know the devil can make that lollipop taste good? Hallelujah, can make a story sound good. And what they want to do is show you, throw a pity party. They want to draw attention to them. Want you to feel sorry for them. But you better listen to God. And you better hear God. And read that word for yourself. Order of command. Order of command. Who you gonna hear? Gonna hear God. But Jesus, I can hear without a preacher. I can hear without my pastor. Oh yeah. Faith coming by hearing. Hearing by the word of God. How can you hear without a preacher? How can he preach to you except he be sent? You better give God some glory. Everybody in the pulpit hadn't been sent because they got a temple that they coats. Because they're not going to tell you to clean up and change. Live right. They're not going to preach hell. They're not going to preach perfection. They're not going to preach the thou shalt not. They're going to tell you how to be blessed. They're going to tell you how to get stuff. They're going to tell you, come on to church and feel good, and I'm going to let you shout and dance, and you're dancing in your sin. Shouting in your sin. I'm not going to let you grow in grace. But I'm going to tell you something. God said grow in grace. And she gets the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But guess what? If you're not in the church, they're going to give you knowledge. If you're not in the church, in the pews when you need to be to get the knowledge, you are not going to grow. You're going to go out with wild vines attached to you. Those wild spirits going to be drafted in from all those wild folks that's on the run from God, on the run from commitment, on the run from leadership. They're going to attach to you, and they're going to draft into you and become part of you and one with you. And you're going to talk crazy like them and think you right. Now your pastor, God can't tell you nothing because you hear yourself in this thinking it's God. Now your pastors can't tell you nothing because they can't worry. They're not worried to teach you no more because you outgrew and you're bigger than them. Now you're no more than them. You're more anointed than them. You're more learned like them because you can't get them to gravitate and open up to the world like you have. You don't want them to do with them. want us to take your disrespect without saying something. Because when we rebuke you, talk to you on the pulpit, you get mad and want to run off. But when you run from us, know you ran from God's church. God ordained. God got the orders from that command.
Yes, he does.
He didn't tell you when you need to know something to skip your leaders and run to the back pew there and get a member and ask him what pastor said. Or what pastor said to a member in private is none of your business. Unless you already know before the pastor, then we got to straighten you out too. Because you might be contaminated. I'm going to tell you straight this. Bad spirits and rebellion contaminate others if you keep it under secret. Your whole body is destroyed. Because they are preying on your sympathy. What about the sympathy for God? What about the sympathy for his work? Not your work, his work. What about the sympathy for your leaders that you may grieve? And you don't seem to have any empathy for that. Somebody give God some glory. If God told you to do something, you better know Pastor going to be okay with it. Amen. He ever tell one of y'all to leave here, and I know it's God saying it, I'm going to say, okay, I'll give you God's blessing. Yes. But if he tell you to leave and you got no covering, you tell you to leave, and I know because I've been to all the churches around here. When I moved here, they dead weight. Somebody give God some glory. That's why this body's open right now. And I think what you want. I've been a lot of places. You can't let God have his way. Women not allowed to do nothing. Somebody better give God glory. They think that living right is your clothes on. Somebody better say yeah. They want everything. And you got to sit there in the pew and have those gifts running over. And you better not prophesy. Because the pastor don't allow nobody to prophesy to his people but him. The pastor don't allow nobody to pray to his folks but him. Unless he has somebody to come in and let them pray. Somebody better say yeah. Everything is locked down in control. Even the deacons examine the pastor's message before they get up. Make sure they're not talking about their sin. Somebody better say it. Want to run everything. Hallelujah. God is not pleased. God is the head of the church. And he's the I-point shepherd after my own heart. And we are the head of the sheep. We run the church down to the color of the paint. We run the church down to the order of the service. We run the church down to when we dismiss and start. We run the church down to the remodel. We run the church down to telling you about letting us say on what to do. We run the church down the nursing home and approve when you're going. We run the church down to the altar you raise to feed the hungry. We run the church. You're not ready for that. You're not ready for God. Don't call yourself born again if you can't get humble. Somebody better say yeah. And you know the crazy thing about it is how when one turn against the leaders and try to get others to do it, a lot of y'all take their side. Somebody better say yeah. But I'm going to tell you something. The reason why a lot of folks haven't been blacked out because the Bible said, let the wheat and the tare grow together. In the day of harvest, I'm going to separate them. There's going to come a great separation. In Matthew chapter 13, I'm going to send my angel to divide the wheat from the tare. God said he sold the wheat, but the tare was sold by the enemy. They came pretend they loved you. They got up on you and took everything they could, but your soul. And they tried to take that before they left. Somebody better say it. Tried to discourage you. Tried to treat you like trash. Somebody better say it. Oh yeah. Somebody said you're never supposed to speak on what you do. I want y'all to know something. God said I never put on Facebook what we've given the members or what we do to the members. But we got some folks, if they buy you a hamburger, you won't see it on Facebook. If they get hungry a nickel, you won't tell them about it and write up a whole story. But the Bible said if you commit aims about what you do, you already have your reward. But if I told you everything I do for folks, it'll blow your mind. Somebody better say it. Some things I never say. Some things I never share. Because I'm a real shepherd. Thank you, Holy Spirit. How many of y'all really love the Lord? That's why people need a shepherd. Because a lot of y'all don't know this. God's not going to reward you when you're banging against the brick. He's not going to reward you when you're kicking against his church. He's not going to reward reward you when you're kicking against his man. He's not going to reward you when you're kicking against his word. He's not going to reward you when you want the world to know how popular you are, how much glory you want for yourself, how much you do for everybody else. The Bible said, my glory I share with no man. But when you come and attack me, I'm going to tell you what I told somebody. I've done more for you than my blood relatives have ever done for me. Somebody say, yeah, but people are so soon to forget who was there for them and don't want you to say nothing. They can talk all they want, bash you down, but there comes a season I'm going to rise up and read you your rights. Can you give God some glory? Yeah. You weren't talking so bad. Hallelujah, when you needed me. Somebody better sing it. And it doesn't mean because you're up, you won't come down. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And let's see if those new buddies you make will be there for you in the midnight hour. They'll rescue you in every way you need it. They'll pray you through and can get a prayer through. Will give you a coat off their back. And treat you like they birthed you. Oh yeah. Forgive you when you repent. Forgive you when you run off and stay gone. A whole month or a year. You walk back in. But treat you like they didn't know it. But we don't supposed to feel.
Yes.
Can y'all bless God? Yes, we feel.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, we wound. Yes, we hurt. But just know God's real people. Greater that's in us than he that is in the world.
Yes.
Though you may fall, you will not utterly be cast down.
Yes.
God will uphold us with his right hand. Can you give God some glory? And if you are forced, you don't side with anybody against your leaders. Can you bless God? Can you love them? Yes, you love them. But love them outside your bosom. And just like I had to be careful because I might have gotten bit or hurt, you better know you can get hurt too. Because if they'll talk about me, they'll talk about you. If they'll take a bone, bring it to you, they'll carry one against you. Can you bless? Don't think that you're exempt. Hallelujah. Because that same person that hurt somebody else will hurt you as well. Cut your gifts and your goodies off. Let them pay their own bills and do their own thing. And say no. They can be okay with you, so you say yes. But time you give them one no, they don't want nothing to do with you. You don't love. But what about you? Do you love?